Of course, at a place like Pennhurst, you need a bloodhound, so we brought psychic Michelle Belanger here. She is blindfolded, she does not know where she is, and we're gonna take her to the spots that we're interested in and see what she can pick up.
Greetings, Michelle.
Hey, long time no see.
Hey, here's my arm if you would like to.
Cool, cool.
All right.
They're taking Michelle to the Mayflower building, which is, again, one of the more active buildings on the property, and it's also where I've had a lot of experiences on my investigations here.
All right, we're entering a room. There's the door, and we are in.
The first image and the only image I'm getting right now is like a room and just beds. And they're very simple. They've got metal frames. They're more like cots, really. They're not put together for privacy or anything. It's just for how many people you can just stick in a room. There is a sense of caretaking, or at least being put somewhere to be taken care of. There's a lot of residual. I keep getting an image of one man. He's on his back. He's very wasted, like I can see sharp knuckles, like his hands are almost skeletal, hooked on a blanket. I think he was in the equivalent of a coma for a while, so it's almost like he's still dreaming.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna move on.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
All right, we are entering.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go down some stairs.
Okay.
Now we're going into a doorway to our left.
Okay. Ooh, this just crossing into that felt.
Felt wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. Step away.
There's a lot of layers here for me to try to pick through. Most of it's unpleasant. I don't know if it's one person or multiple people. There is at least one event, and I think maybe there's multiple events here, where something bad happened to someone. A woman weeping and the sense of her huddled down. I do not see signs of restraints, but there is a sense of being trapped against their will. There's, I wish there was an intelligent spirit that was willing to tell me what's going on, but this all feels residual right now.
Can I ask you to stand in a specific spot, Michelle?
There's something shadowy, a figure of shadow that is too big to be a person exactly. And there's, I don't know if it's, there's something, I don't know if it's ears or a crest or something. It is much thicker, it is much taller. It almost has like big hulking shoulders. It looks monstrous. I'm only seeing it as a shadow. And it's turned slightly away from me, so I can't quite figure out like how the head sorts out in this form, but it's huge and big and hulky.
Where'd it come from, Michelle?
That's a good question because it doesn't seem to be human. I'm not sure that it's necessarily originally from here. It doesn't move through space the same way that we do.
What types of activity would people experience from it?
Being followed, being watched. This feels like something that people, if they've experienced it, they've told stories about it, and they've given it names, you know, like spring-heeled Jack kind of thing.
And it's in this room?
It blips, like it's like mostly over there, and then like right there, and
So where they're at now is the basement playroom in the Devon building. This is where all the boys would play.
I keep seeing 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 kind of long-haired teens gathered to engage in something, like trying to summon something. Ooh.
Did it work?
I don't think that worked because whatever they were after was already here.
Is that this goat boy that you were talking about?
Yeah, it feels like that's been here for a little while.
What really stood out to me was she said that there is a horned kind of Baphomet. That's nerve-wracking. Let's proceed with caution.
That doesn't help me at all. Okay.
The entity known as King involved this area here. People have had experiences where they've been pushed, pinched, scratched.
No, I don't know what I'm getting. I'm not sure what I'm chasing.
Okay.
I'm not sure that what I'm interacting with is an intelligent haunting, since there's that deeper, older thing that kind of, I think, picks certain residual stuff up and uses it like a puppet.
Wait, are you saying that in this building there's also that inhuman, intelligent, older thing?
It's got little tendrils in here that kind of like reach in here and grab the husk of a residual haunting and can kind of puppet it.
So it puts on a mask.
Yeah, it puts
And
on a
so
mask.
people coming here would think,
That what they're seeing are the people who were here, who lived here, and left enough behind of experiences that weren't necessarily pleasant.
okay.
What she was perceiving was something other than human. She said there is a relatively dangerous entity down there which has the ability to like pop up in different places. She used the analogy of like tentacles and will take on the form of other spirits. It's like Silent Hill. That's crazy, right?